What up, Prof Leaders? Welcome back to my channel. This is a channel about politics, economics, food and fun. If this is your first visit to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Today, let's talk about economics. Right? Let's talk about the state of Guyanese economy and how it is that we can tell how well the economy is doing. Stay tuned.
Oh, this is my day. I'm ready to take it on, come what may.
So in Guyana, we don't have a whole lot of tools with which to make an objective assessment of the economy. There are three bits of information that we can use, but the only one that's up to date is the stock market, the Guyana stock market. But these are the three pieces of information that we would like to use. There's the Bank of Guyana report, right? So there's an annual report from the Bank of Guyana, but that is only available up until 2017. It's available online, but it's not up to date. There is credit info, so there is this new website that tracks Guyanese credit so that you could assess credit worthiness of borrowers, but that information is not yet fully available. The data is not substantial and it's not being released, right? The data so that we can assess how much people are borrowing and how much defaults there are and so on, how many durable goods purchases are made. Now there's a volume of durable goods purchased and so on. You can get that from credit info, but that is not fully available. The only thing that's available to us is the third piece of information, that is the Guyana Stock Exchange, the Guyana Stock Market. So the Guyana Stock Market, I introduced that in November last year. You can go check the video of that topic over here. But the Guyana Stock Market is kept up to date, and it has been updated recently up until March 2019. So since November last year to now, 6 months of data has been added, and what we'll do is we'll analyze the last 2 years of data, and we'll show how the stock market suggests the Guyana economy is doing. And in fact, it still looks, the trend is still upward, it still looks bullish. But let's go to the data and figure that out from the data objectively. So first, let's visit the Bank of Guyana website, and that can be found at www.bankofguyana.org.gy. And what's interesting from this website is you can see there's a national payment system. So the Guyana government is developing a national payment system that involves electronic payment. So if you go to the tab on the national payment system, you click on the About section, you'll find that they're developing an electronic payment system, and there's already a law passed to allow that development. And now if you go back to the cover page, but what I want to show you here is the economic report. So if you go to Economic and Financial Framework and you click under Publications and you go to Annual Reports, you'll find under there that the reports go back to 2017. So the most recent report is from 2017, and this is what the annual report looks like. And if you go down to page, let's say around page 90 something, it talks about financial stability. So from page 40 onwards, it talks about financial stability, and we're going to go down and see what happens, what it says there about the, on page 93, so that's page 89. On page 89, it shows you a summary of incoming and outgoing expenses, net profit and loss for the bank, that is. In this outer column, it's 2016 and 2017. In the inner column, see the net loss, the net profit is 3.7 billion, and for the previous year it was 4.6 billion. So there's a decline from 2016 to 2017. And if you look at the statement of comprehensive income for 2017, there was a loss of about 953 million compared to a gain of 2 billion the previous year. And similarly, statement of changes in equity, you can see that for the total for 2017, 2017, total gain was almost 5 billion. So there was a gain of 5 billion in equity in 2017, but there's no data available for 2018. Now if you go to credit info, so the credit info website is found at gy.creditinfo.com, and here you can see their products. There's a statement about us, there's frequently asked questions, and so on. So on the products on the right hand side here, there's consumer reports. So this is about us. You can see that the chief executive officer is Judy Semple Joseph. I knew Judy Semple when she was a kid growing up in Berbice. If you go to products, you'll see that there's consumer reports, there's credit info, credit predictor, application scoring, and so on. But none of this information is yet available to the public. I think the idea is that certain merchants can sign up to get this information on consumers. So if somebody applies for a loan, they can predict if this person is likely to be a good candidate. But that information is not available. So the third site is gasky.com, Guyana, home of the Guyana Stock Exchange. And what we want to look at here is the market capitalization. So if you go to market capitalization, you see the data goes all the way to 2019. So this gives you a table of the market cap for January, February, and March. It's over 300 million, or 300 billion Guyana dollars. And you can see the numbers are available for 2018, and the numbers are available for 2017. And there's also a graph showing the change from 2017. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot this data for 2017 and 2018 and see what we get. Okay, so we took this data from the tables and we plotted them in an Excel spreadsheet, and then we plotted this curve, this graph, right? So this is a bar graph, 3D bar graph plotted in Excel for 2017 and 2018, and January, February, and March for 2019. So this is the most up-to-date data that we can get on the Guyana economy. It's from the Guyana stock market, and it shows the market capitalization of the stock market. And what you see here is that the stock market was basically stable level, trading sideways in 2017, and then in 2018 it started to take off. So the entire year 2018, the market has been increasing in value, and it actually almost doubled. So there's about a third, the market has grown by about a third of its value since 2017, since January 2018. And what you can see from this last bit of data is that the market trend continued until February 2019, right? February 2019. And then last month, in March 2019, there was a drop. Now, I don't know if this is significant. I'd have to do statistical analysis to determine if that drop was significant from last month. But I don't think it's enough for us to say, to predict that the market is going to be declining from now on. What it actually looks like is that there is a bullish trend on the market. So the market is strong, which suggests that the Guyana economy is not really uncertain, although the political atmosphere is uncertain, and the people in the market, if you talk to people in the marketplace, they tell you that they're not making as much sales since the no confidence motion. What the stock market is showing is that investors are buying Guyanese stocks. So this is probably what you want to be doing right now, because this is what is happening. If this is what is happening before the price, before oil takes off, because before the oil economy takes off, then you can imagine that these stocks will continue to rise throughout 2019 and 2020 as the economy gets stronger and stronger, as money flows into the economy from the oil industry. So there you have it, folks. The Guyana stock market is still bullish over the last 12 months. It's still inclined, going upwards and rising at a rate that is a third. It's increasing by a third annually. And Although there was a pullback last month, for the month of March 2019, it's not enough for us to say that this is a downturn in the economy. It's just in keeping with the trend, right? It's within the margin of uncertainty in the economy. So the economy seems strong based on the stock market. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe in the comments below. Tell me what you think about the Guyanese economy. Tell me what you think about the stock market and whether you think the Guyana economy could withstand the coming possible recession in 2020. Remember to like and subscribe and share this video with friends and family. And later!
As she dances in the sunlight so bright.